Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Kakadash. I want to give a double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do rule well. Okay, and the salutations to the whole free elect that they're pushing and striving to stay in this truth. Quick video. Alabama pastor who was arrested while watering neighbor's garden speaks out. Okay, you jakes are fools. Okay. You jakes are fools, but the biggest fools is you church pastors, okay? You damn near up there with the rapper. That's why y'all been getting some of the most embarrassing judgments, okay? Because these are some of the most wicked of our people, okay? Not only do they not care about our nation as a whole, okay, but they don't mind selling us out for their benefit either. Okay, so before I play this video, I started off right. Okay, 2 Peter, all right, 2 Peter 2, I started at 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there should be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. Verse 2. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. Okay? And through covetousness shall they with friends' words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. Okay? And that's mainly towards, okay, other groups that's knowing that they're Israelites and like to sell it as a prophet instead of really teaching the truth of it. Okay, but that goes hand in hand too, because some of these pastors out here know that we're the Israelites. Okay, to be a pastor, I think is required. You got to pass some. You got to have some type of knowledge of the book. Okay, and there's no way you can keep reading this book and get paid so much off this book and use this book week in or week out to teach these people, okay, a lie, and you not know the truth. Okay, I just find that hard to swallow, that you not know, or it never crossed your mind to where the Israelites in this book that you have been awarded to teach, you know, by this serpent power structure, that you not know that the main people in this book, that what this book is written about, it never crossed your mind to ask who these people are. Okay, so people like him, people like T.D. Jakes and these other pastors, okay, they're going to get harsh judgment, harsh judgment, okay, because they didn't warn the people, and the blood is going to be on their hands, okay, of all the people that's going to get destroyed for believing them. All right, 2 Peter chapter 3 this time, starting at verse 3. Knowing this first, that there should come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were since the beginning of creation. Okay, and 9 times out of 10, you know that these pastors are scoffers, especially after the way that IUIC has been going to these churches lately. Okay, after the way they've been doing what they've been doing lately, you know, the churches for sure, if they didn't hear about the Hebrew Israelites, okay, they had heard about it now. Okay, and they're not repenting. So you know that he is against the ones out here on these streets corners that's really trying to put the skin back on their people, back on our people. You know, but he a part of the Eves that is sold out, that's here to keep the skin from going on our people. They want us to be dry bones, not knowing who we are, and every other race belief system sold out in every way except for our own. You know, the other nations like us like this, and these pastors go hand in hand with keeping our people in this docile confinement state. That's why anytime when it's politician time, you can always go to church to meet the politicians because they all liars. They all a part of the same system. All right. But with no further ado, let's go ahead. Go.
Arrested by Alabama police as he was watering his neighbor's garden while they were out of town. TJ.
Look at that though. No beard on your face. You look weird. Okay. You look weird. And what type of hairstyle do you got? As a pastor or a leader, you're supposed to be an example. I remember when I was a kid, the pastors now, or like the man that was always was in charge of something, you can 9 times out of 10, you can always count on them to being the most strictest, stand up as man around. Nowadays, it's the opposite. They put the foulest, weakest, unbelieving person in the most promptest positions, especially when it comes to the religion. Okay, it seems like the most people that they put as pastors and as leaders of these people that's in these religious death houses be the most unrepentant, God-seeking people they can find. Just like now, all of a sudden, it look like most of the teachers now are the most they're the most what's that word? The most not proverb, the most the biggest perverts. Yeah. It took Salaki about brain freeze. It seems like the teachers now are the biggest perverts. They put the biggest perverts around your kids. It's the total opposite now. So I don't feel no type of way, but let's go ahead and put this out. I've been talking too much.
Is with us now, and what Pastor Michael Jennings is saying after the ordeal. Good morning.
All right, Stray. Driving while black, walking while black, golfing while black, swimming while black, napping while black, staying in an Airbnb while black, sitting in a Starbucks while black, bird watching.
And listen, him knowing all this, what is he doing to change it? Nothing. 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 He more up the serpent's ass than the regular guy. Because no matter about what he feel is right or what he know is right, he's going to do his job.
While black. It's become a part of our vernacular here. And look, you and I talked about plenty of these stories here. Add to this now, watering your neighbor's plants while black. That's what this pastor was doing, and police were called on him. And now we have this police body cam video that shows how he goes from literally a water hose to handcuffs in just a couple of minutes.
Listen to me. No one should redeem you. That's what that mean. Because you Christian pastors been coming out lately, coming up with all these different ways and all these different schemes to not tell our people the truth. Okay, but what's the truth now? To where your ass is still a nigga. You know, you still getting treated just like homie on the block. All right? But y'all don't think that this man through the Spirit has it out for you. Okay? What the Most High made unclean, can a man make clean? Nigga, he already said that these people are the devil. How the hell you gonna come behind and say love is love and all this shit, but then as soon as he do it to your ass, you can't believe him. That's why the Most High allow shit like that to happen to our people, bro. Because they would rather stay on the backs of these oppressors and be stuck therein. Like they just stuck on their ways. Jeremiah 23 and 32. Okay, behold, I am against them that prophesy false dreams, said the Lord, and do tell them, and cause my people to err by their lies and by their lightness. Yet I sent them not, nor commanded them. Therefore they should not profit this people at all, said the Lord. Yeah, and that's all those old ancient mama ass spirits, with them big ass hats sitting in them church. It's not gonna profit them. Okay, they still gonna die. All right. When the Lord say so, in the same plagues that he put on our people. Point blank, period. Okay? Ain't nothing going to get them out of this. All right? All right. And this guy that you see that's been arrested, he a big part of that. Okay. For him to be an Israelite pastor, and you don't even have a beard, we don't have nothing to talk about. We don't have nothing to talk about. He is brainwashed in the ways of the Roman counterparts and the people who rule this nation, man. He looked like one of them. Okay, he looked like a heathen. All right, let's get another scripture here. Isaiah 31. But then, though, like the Lord even said that, never trust thy enemy, for like his iron rushes show with his wickedness. Yeah, so been preaching all these years, man, to forgive all this and all that, and you still do it to your ass. Then what? You went what Jake learned. If Jake is a homeborn slave, who should rise him up? Isaiah 31, started 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots. Yeah. He do all this preaching in and out. All the different pastors getting all this money to buy houses and cars, and how they do it, okay? By taking that 501c3, they don't get taxed. All right, so by trimming their ways to seek love and putting their people in this more docile state, all right, because they are many and in horsemen, because they have very strong, but they have looked not unto the Holy One of Israel, need to seek the Lord. Yeah, man. As long as they getting fed, as long as they getting their money, as long as they got their congregation in this sleep docile state, and they study buying luxury airplanes, automobiles, and things of that nature, okay, they don't look for the truth that's in the Lord, because they don't think that the day is coming. All right. Verse 2, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will rise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. Yeah, man. This man helped, okay, our enemy to keep our people in this docile state, okay, and then expect the enemy to treat you like an enemy, okay? That because your ass have sold out and you feel like you got better rights than them that's in your own nation, man. Okay, but what you fail to realize is, pastor, and the rest of y'all out there, y'all got something coming that's about to be worse. All right, because you did not warn the people. Okay, so that blood is gonna be on your hands, man. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they should fall together, man. Yeah, that goes for all these uniform wearing people of the other nations that's tied inside Esau power conglomerate. That's part of these Air Forces, Navy, polices and things of that nature. All y'all that help strengthen up this man beast system, all y'all gonna fall together. Okay, including you pastors, because you guys do it spiritually. All right, you rob our people spiritually and give them nothing but Egypt to stand on, the ways of Egypt to believe in. Okay, and how about you shot is gonna pay you back for that, man. Y'all got it coming, man. Jeremiah 14. Let's keep these scripture rolling. Jeremiah 14, start at verse 10. Thus said the Lord unto his people, thus have they loved to wander. They have not refrained their feet. Therefore, the Lord do not accept them, and will now remember their iniquity and visit their sins. Yeah, all you ones that right here wearing these unks, okay, Muslims and all you ones falling up behind these different nations and their gods, okay, the day is coming, man. The Lord is going to require that from your hands. Then said the Lord unto me, pray not for these people, for their good. Okay, when they fast, I will not hear they cry, and where they offer burnt offerings and oblation, I will not accept them, but I will consume them by the sword and by famine and by pestilence. So yeah. Yeah, so they got a lot to pay for, man. Plain and simple. I was up here reading too, because he go in Jeremiah 14, Verse 14. Then said the Lord unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination, and a thing of naught, and deceit of their heart. Yeah, and you could tell that he's a pastor like that because he don't have a beard. He don't have a beard. And as an Israelite man, that's a big no-no. That's one of the main no-nos. You got to have a beard. All right? So we already know he teaching out his heart. I don't have to hear his sermons. He's not coming out the Bible. Okay? So, you know, woe unto you, man. Jeremiah 11 to 14, last verse. Therefore, pray not for this people, need to lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I would not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. Yeah, man. So just like this pastor, he gonna get to crying and get doing all this shit. He can't believe it because the police put him in handcuffs. All right. And guess what? You got a lot more coming your way. All right, to you and to the rest of these pastors. Let me play a little bit more.
From literally a water hose to handcuffs in just a couple of minutes.
I ain't did nothing suspicious.
You know what killed me? I ain't got to play the rest of that. If y'all want to see that, check it out. It just happened yesterday. But what's so crazy to me, how he just said that it went from war in the grass to handcuffs. You niggas acting like just 60 years ago, it didn't go from walking down the street to a white woman saying something to your ass being hung like that. So you Jakes is about to get a rude awakening, man. You Jakes is about to get a rude awakening, man. But with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Kakadash. Shalom.